Hi Internet, this is a video all about my love for the PlayStation 2. As you can see, I have three of them. Three slim models. I used to have a fat model. However, I attempted to mod it at one point. That did not go well. Also, I woke up in the middle of the night one night, was walking to my bathroom, and I stepped on the heatsink that was exposed, and it really hurt. So make sure heat sinks are always not exposed. I have three systems here. This one, the bottom one, I wonder if there's anything in it. Nope. Is my original one from when I was a kid. So this thing is old as hell, and it still works. Barely. It does turn on, but I think there's something wrong with the video out port because you need to kind of shake the cable to get the video to come on. So, I bought this one. This white shell, or I guess the ceramic shell PS2. And I got this about 2 years ago, and I didn't even know they made a white version of it, but I got it, and I love it. Now, I had this one. This was my main PS2 for the longest time. I wonder if there's anything in it. But this one eventually stopped working. I have no idea why. I just turned it on one day, and it wouldn't boot. So, I got the silver one. And the silver one's relatively new. It's maybe like 4 months old. I got it, a few months ago. And it has, some memory cards in there. You'll notice these are labeled FMCB or FMB. I won't go into that because I want to make that a video at one point. But it stands for Free McBoot. It's a way for modifying your systems. But I'll go into that at a different video. Let's talk about my love of this system. One of the first games I got for this system, I got this system 2003, 2004. The earliest save I have on my memory card is from Hot Shots Golf 4, and that was in November of 2004. So I'm assuming I got the system sometime then, probably for my birthday, which is in March. And I played this thing religiously every single day. Hours a day. Tons of games. Mostly sporting games. Because at the time, I was... How old would I have been at that time? 9. I didn't really have a concept of games being longer. I don't know if that makes sense. I didn't really grasp what gaming could be or what it could mean to me at the time. I just knew I liked games. But I never really focused on beating games. So one of the first games I played, and I still have most of my PS2 games in this binder. You off of there. This has most of my PS2 games from when I was a kid. And I played Hot Shots Golf 4. Probably, that game has to be the game I have the most hours in of any game ever. Thousands of hours in that game. Every morning I would wake up early, run downstairs, play my PS2 before I go to school. Then after school, I would immediately hop on the PS2. That's just how it was. And also I played the Tony Hawk games like clockwork. I love those games. They are so fun. They're games that to this day I can just pop in and play whenever. If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling good, if I'm having a rough day, bad day, great day, whatever. I could just play Tony Hawk and everything is okay. And I love all the Tony Hawk games. Even the later ones. Except Shred. I never played Shred. But I still have all my Tony Hawk games. I still have all my systems. And then a little game came out called Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, this just happens to be the final mix version, the Japanese version. I remember I had the option at... That would have been Toys R Us near me growing up, and I had the option between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Pokemon Fire Red because my brother had Leaf Green. And I remember thinking, I'll get Fire Red another time. I'm going to try this new game, Kingdom Hearts. I don't know anything about it, but I'm going to try it. And it blew my mind. What a game could be, what a story could be for a game, everything about it just kind of expanded my concept of gaming. And Kingdom Hearts 2 remains one of my favorite games to this day. It's probably my favorite PlayStation 2 game. The controls, everything about it is just fantastic. And as we shifted to the PlayStation 3 in 2007, for Christmas 2007, we got a PlayStation 3, which we still have at my parents' house. My brother uses it. And he got Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, when it came out. And I got a fighting game. I don't know why I got a fighting game, to be completely honest. I think my parents just kind of picked a game for me. I got Soul Calibur 4. And I remember my brother would play Call of Duty all day, and I would be playing Tony Hawk's American Wasteland all day. Because I didn't want to progress into the new system. I didn't want to give up. I thought giving up my PS2 meant that it would go away like my PlayStation 1 did. Because my parents ended up throwing out my PS1 stuff because they didn't realize that we wanted to keep it. So I didn't want to move on. Eventually I did, and I realized, okay, this stuff isn't going anywhere. And eventually I took my PS2 with me to college. And here it is. To this day. Still kicking butt. I cannot express in words how much my PS2... how much fun it's given me over the years, and how many memories I have with it. Like, these games back here, this is just a fraction of what I have in terms of memories for this system. So, that's what this is. These systems are nostalgia for me. And, that's kind of what this whole room is meant to be. In a sense, even though I didn't grow up with the Saturn or the Dreamcast or the Super Nintendo or NES or Atari or Sega, I didn't grow up with that. But if I want to feel nostalgic and I want to have just plain fun, that's what these systems are. Fun. You don't need updates. There's no online. There's two types of games for me. There's games that I could just pop in and play. Or there's games that I have to be invested into. And I'm looking right behind the camera is The Last of Us 2 Collector's Edition. Last of Us Part 2 Collector's Edition. That's a game that if I'm going to go back and play, I need to invest time and energy into doing so. Because that's not a game you can just pick up, play, and stop playing for 3 years. I mean, yes, you technically could, but I'm not that type of gamer. If I'm going to play a game, that game becomes my whole world. And a game like that, or a lot of the PS3, PS4, and Xbox Series X titles, are games that I have to really sit down and invest myself into. The PS2 is the opposite. I can sit down and play almost any game on it, and just pick up and play it. The novelty of that is not lost on me, and it will never be lost on me. And that is why I love my PlayStation 2 so much. Thank you for watching this rant video. I guess I kind of went on a tangent there, but I hope you enjoyed. We're getting close to 200 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. I sound like a typical YouTuber there. I have a special video planned for 200 subscribers. Provided things go well, it's a little on the rocks at the moment. I might have to do something different, depending on if things work out. It involves modifying a console, and those modifications are not going well because I can't solder. Really should have asked someone to do it for me. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Support me on Ko-fi if you want to. The link is down in the description. Thank you very much for watching.